How's it going, guys? My name is Davi and welcome to my channel. Here on Bolts and Bolts, we'll be working on cars, whether it's fixing them, servicing them, or maybe doing a restoration project. Projects are what we are here for. And who knows, maybe we'll do a review or two. So, what will be our first project, you ask? Well, quite interestingly, my father's 2005 Ford Ranger Bakkie, like we call it in South Africa. And here it is, ladies and gents, in all its glory. As you can see, this thing had quite a hard life on my parents' bushveld farm, making this a real farm. This thing worked hard, from picking up boulders on the mountain, where there are no roads by the way, to carrying paving bricks, firewood, and all the things you would expect it to do on a farm. There's a few big dents, scuffs, scratches, and it's just in need of some love and attention, I think. Now, the whole idea behind this channel is to show you, the viewer, that you don't necessarily need the latest and greatest professional tools or even experience to make a vehicle like this look a lot better. We'll be using tools that most of us have in the garage. Common, affordable tools that you can buy from any hardware store. And of course our hands. Now, I'm not professional at this at all. Everything we'll be doing here is using trial and error, and of course the skills I've gathered through YouTube certifications. And by YouTube certifications, of course, I mean watching videos, trying to see how other people do it, and then come and mess it up myself. Now, you might ask yourself, why? Well, I figured out I can basically buy the tools needed, do the work, mess it up, redo it, and it will still be cheaper than paying someone else. Plus, you get the satisfaction of fixing something yourself. Well, I hope you join me in this journey. This truck will never be perfect, but it will be a hell of a lot better than it is now. As you can see, this truck or bakkie has about 304,000 kilometers on the clock, of which most of them were very hard working kilos. This is a very basic bakkie. There are no computers in this truck, no bells and whistles, and it still has hand cranking windows. Everything is manual. Well, it has a radio and AC, so that's a plus. It's powered by a 2.2 litre petrol or gasoline engine. Now, with this truck, we've already done some work on it. I have dropped the gearbox, we've replaced the clutch master and slave cylinder. I've fixed the aircon on it, fitted new radio, rebuilt the carburetor. So there's a few things that has been done on it. But like you saw, the body needs a lot of work, and that's what we're here for. So I hope you join me on this journey. Enjoy it with me. Have fun. We'll start by removing everything from the load bay. As you can see, the tail lights have already been taken out. Here, I'm taking off the tailgate in preparation to remove the load bin from the chassis. We want to remove the load bin to clean the bakkie, as you'll see a bit later. It also makes it a lot easier to get to all the panels for dent removal. And trust me, working on this thing with all the dirt that's under this load bed will be no fun at all. Make sure you're wearing old clothing. One tip I can definitely give you is to always zip tie everything with washers or spacers together in the order that they came off. It will save you a lot of issues when it comes to putting everything back together. Time to remove the tow bar. We supported it with a jack stand in the middle so it won't come crashing down on us when the last bolt is removed.
Oké, likke mensen daar. Ja. Maar dat is dit af. Slot naar mijn fout.
Another top tip is to always put any bolts or screws back in the place you removed it from. It makes finding the correct bolts and screws much easier when it comes to reassembly. Digging in a bucket for bolts and screws usually causes me to start using very descriptive Afrikaans words, if you know what I mean. Okay, guys, that's it for today's episode. I think we've achieved quite a bit. We've basically loosened the load bed, everything that's connected to it, the lights, the tailgate, all of that. I might start off with the tailgate, just to practice a bit again. I haven't done this in a while. I'm actually a IT guy that likes fiddling with cars, so this is not my job, but it's something that I really love doing. So thank you for joining. Next week we'll probably be lifting off the bed, and yeah, let's see what happens. Thanks for joining. Have an awesome day.